So the Oscars straight up messed up, and while it is the Academy's fault and how they dealt with the envelopes and Warren Beatty, who, let me just say that a lot of people want to excuse the man even though he literally saw that he had the wrong card and that it said Best Actress, and instead he just Adam and Eve did and gave it to Faye Dunaway, and then she said it, and it's like, look, I get a lot of people want to say that he's old and, you know, maybe he was in a situation, but that's exactly it. He's old. He's practically slept with half of the people who were in front of him. The man's been around, so he should have known how to handle it and not say, yo, here, Faye, you say it, instead of actually saying you got the wrong card. He ain't senile. He just directed a feature-length film last year. But all of that being said, it's actually a good thing that this whole fiasco thing happened, and here are 3 reasons why you undoubtedly need to know or else you won't be able to live your week in peace on why it was good for Moonlight. Number 1, it was kind of a boring night, and this kind of helped it out. I'm not saying that Jimmy Kimmel was the worst host, but I mean, he had a lot of jokes that did hit, and a lot of bits that kind of dragged on for a long time. And awards-wise, me being a film fan, I loved how they were distributed to different movies, but honestly, the Oscars aren't watched by everyone, so it wasn't really going to be a night that was going to stand out until the final event. That leads me to number 2, the memes. And look, if you are alive, you have recognized that there is a science to it, that if an event happens and there are no memes that come out of it, then did the event really happen? And really, you have had people at Meme Central go completely crazy for this, people who haven't watched the Oscars, people who do not care for the Oscars, are now tuning in because of what happened. And yeah, the night had some good moments, such as the Moana gift that can now be used. You also had Ryan Gosling whispering secrets into people's ears, but this event truly made it the event because it's just continuing that trend of upsets. The Cubs came back from a 1-3 deficit. The Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. The Falcons blew their lead. Hillary blew her lead. And now La La Land blew its 14 nomination lead, losing it in overtime at the Oscars and thus making it a meme. Number 3, it helps Moonlight immensely. One of the things that has been going on for the Oscars for a while is people complaining these are movies nobody knows about. Well, Moonlight was falling in that category for a lot of people who hadn't seen it. And if everything would have gone just normal and Moonlight got the award, people would have been like, yay, Moonlight won. But the only people really talking about it would have been the film fans arguing for La La, and then the liberals who would be tweeting out, yay, Moonlight won, progress, even though they hadn't seen the movie. Now, because of what happened, more people are going to know about Moonlight and more people may watch it, so it truly is a positive. Some people have said, oh, it's so symbolic how the white man had to give it up to the black person. No, look, that's absolutely not what it is. It would have been funny if it was the other way around and Moonlight had to give it up to La La Land, in which case I'm sure more people would be complaining and riots and whatnot, but also know that Barry Jenkinson's line about dreams wasn't a jab at La La Land either.
To hell with dreams. I'm done with it, because this is true. Oh my goodness.
Overall, Moonlight won, and in the best way possible. So if you haven't seen the movie, definitely go check it out. And check out all the other ones that were nominated, because you never know which movie is going to have that story that really resonates with you. And remember that your favorite movie is still your favorite movie, regardless of it having a golden statue or not.